morning.
Good morning, everybody. Today, Trent and I are going up to the Mount Trebević, which is where they held the 1984 Sarajevo Winter Olympics. And we're going up there specifically because that's where they had the bobsled run. And just a real quick comment about the 84 Olympics. That was the first time ever in history that the Winter Games were ever held in a Slavic country, and the first time ever before, I think, 2000, when China held the Olympics, Winter Olympics. It was the first time it was ever held in a communist country. Anyway, because of the Bosnian Wars here, it became very much overgrown. It fell into disrepair, but the bobsled track is still there. And it's kind of off the beaten path for tourists. You have to take a cable car up there, and we're going to take a cable car up, and we are going to probably walk back down the mountain. It's about 4,000 feet high, but apparently there's a path to come down, and we're going to try that. So anyway, we will be up there shortly, and we'll hopefully you'll follow us.
Bye bye now.
Okay, we are officially in the cable car now, and we're heading up the mountain. I have no idea what we're going to find up there, but in just a minute, what are we going to find up there? Don't know?
We don't know.
Okay, this glamorous life we
We're
lead,
just
jumping into the unknown.
That's right. That's part of the fun.
We'll
figure it out when we get up there.
That's what we've been doing for almost 2 years now.
It's been working fine for us. So
has it?
Why change it? Yeah.
Has it been?
It's been working out fine for me.
I've been scared to death for almost 2 years. Yeah, I do all the planning. So I'm going to turn around and show you what we see down here of the city. It's a pretty cool view. Very mountainous here over Sarajevo. And like I said, as we're going up there, Sarajevo sits down in the valley between the mountains. And the whole country of Bosnia is very, very hilly. And we learned today that if they were to flatten out all the mountains in Bosnia, the country would be as big as China. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but we learned that from a guide today, so it must be true. And so at the top of the hill, and what we also learned today is in 1984 when Sarajevo hosted the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, that it was the first time that a communist country had ever hosted the Winter Olympics. Now that might not be true, or maybe it's just a Balkan country, not sure. Haven't had a chance to fact check the tour guide, but anyway, I'm very excited about the bobsled run. It's quite long. It's, I think, 2.5 kilometers long, and you can walk down inside it, and you have to be very careful. And you cannot get off the bobsled run because there are still many undetonated mines all around the area. Because, like I said, this was the bobsled line was kind of the dividing line, and this is the front line for the war, the Bosnian War. So we're going to stick to the bobsled run, and hopefully we don't find any of those mines. So I'm going to turn this off, and we're going to see you at the bobsled run. Okay, we have arrived at the bobsled track here. It's kind of eerie out here. It's decrepit. It's in disrepair. There's moss and pine needles all over. It's not really a tourist attraction. Just hikers will come out here and walk down this bobsled track. It's about a little over 2 kilometers, I think 2.2 kilometers. I'm not sure how much that is in miles, but anyway, so there's graffiti all over it. It's kind of very interesting in a weird way, but this was the front lines, for during the Bosnian War. So I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to walk down the first part of this track. You'll see the graffiti at the beginning here, and then I will then turn it back on, show you some more footage as we see more. I'm not going to keep it going for the whole 2.2 kilometers, so I'm going to turn it around here. And you now are literally seeing exactly what we're seeing. No one out here. We saw some people earlier walk by us, but this is not a tourist attraction. It's just for people like us who want something off the beaten track. And they say you have to stay on this path because all along here there are undetonated landmines that they have not found yet. And so basically they say if you get off this track, this concrete track, you are on your own. Walk in here a little bit more. I see another turn right ahead, about 75 yards ahead, that I want to get to. I'm going to leave the footage running here because this looks like a really interesting graffiti. They say that when I read about the graffiti, they said some is pretty bad, done by just people who don't know how to do graffiti, but they say some of the graffiti is works of art. And I see some coming up that looks pretty bad, and others that looks actually quite interesting. So this is when the bobsled started picking up speed, and they would go down this ramped track here. And I am not going to get off the track and go out. I want to get blown up. But there's some very interesting graffiti here. I'm not sure what it represents, but it's very interesting. Like a snake or something, I'm not sure. And there's Tron back there. She's behind me, taking some photos. Very sunny up here. It's definitely cooler up here on the top of the mountain than it is down in Sarajevo. So I'm going to turn this off right now because I don't see much more graffiti right here, but I'll turn it back on if I see some more nice graffiti. Okay, here's another section of very interesting graffiti. I'll show you this. Just going to pan out over here real quick. It's way down there. It's going to come back here.
Aber welches soll ich uns hier einkaufen? Wir können ja nochmal das Flash, oder? Ja, das wäre nicht auch da, würde ich mal sehen. Ja, das Flash ist jetzt genau. Ja, also jetzt ist das Flash auf jeden Fall nicht drauf. Ja. Jetzt ist es jetzt aber kurz und Paw Patrol. Jelina, Papa. Die ist schon mal lang, weil das ist ja nicht die Katze. Hä? Das ist ja nicht die Katze. Kann man aber nicht machen, kann man auch genauer davor. Ja, das kann ich gut lassen.
Okay, we'll turn it off now. All right, well, Trent and I walked down a good part of the main track, and we got off the main bobsled track, and we're now on a road beside it. We're going to go ahead and walk that down into the town. It's been a little over an hour to walk back into town after we already finished. So I'm going to turn around here and just show you. This is another line. They have many different bobsled tracks. This is another smaller one. I'm not sure what type of bobsled or luge sport it was for, but we were on the main one. I'm going to kind of flip back here. If you see the big concrete there behind the trees, that is the main line that we walked down. And so we're going to now walk down and kind of see the road here. We're going to walk all the way down into town. It's quite a way, so we will check in with you when we get to town. Until then. We'll see you in a little bit. So as we were walking down the mountain here, down the path, we stumbled upon these houses. And I'd read about these, and these were blown up, and you can see bullet holes and the tops blown off of these former homes that were here, that were heavily damaged or just torn apart during the war. But kind of sad to see. Okay, everybody.
Hello there.
We finally made it back to our hotel here in the old town. The top of the mountain, or where the cable car was in the mountain, was right at 4,000 feet, and we walked down 4,000 feet.
It was a little bit too much for
It
me.
was too. No, it wasn't too long. It was just very steep. I mean, it was a mountain.
The steepness, yeah, not the distance,
The steepness.
just the.
But
It was a leg workout for sure.
It was a hard leg workout at the
Yes.
gym. But we're here. We're glad we did. We didn't see anybody else coming down. Everyone else took the return cable car. So either we were really dumb, or we just were off the beaten path, which we like to travel off the beaten path. But anyway, so we are now down here. We're going to grab some dinner. Hopefully you enjoyed the trip to the top of the mountain, and we will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye bye.